I'm gonna start grabbing trash. You want me to bring it here, or you want me to? We all gonna go there?
Whichever way you want to go first. Left, right, don't care.
I'm gonna invite Poppy, please.
Interrupt. Interrupt. Interrupt.
Hey, Ark, can you please invite Poppy?
Nearby, you're too close.
I got disconnected anyway.
I have also.
Yeah, we're all stunned and nothing's happened. Oh, here comes the warlord.
Now back up.
Can someone wing Nervar closer to us?
I got disconnected.
You're still showing in, but he didn't attack you.
You guys can hear me, right?
Yep.
Yep.
No, you can't hear me? Tell me if you can't hear me. No, you can't hear me. Awesome.
We can hear you.
We hear you.
So, Demi, what's the sitch? We just aim to get knocked into the corner of the wall, move the boss, and then the person who got knocked stops tanking, the other person grabs it and just switch? Is that basically it?
Yeah. For phase 1.
Yeah, and then phase 2 we're going and we're grabbing all the void tentacle dudes.
No, that's phase 3. Phase 2 is where you hit your shadow and you had to run through the wall.
Gotcha.
And you can only hit one wall at a time.
I don't even have 3 level 25 battle pets.
I already did that one for I have so many battle pets, it's not even fun.
You want to just go open mic, Demi, and we'll just kind of communicate? And I pretty much think I know what to do. I've just never run through it before.
We can give it a shot.
Alright.
I'll pull him, I take it. I'll take it if somebody wants to do the pull time.
Alright, everyone is showing ready.
Your usefulness has ended.
Oh, get him inside, get him inside, get him inside. Alright. Wipe it up.
I didn't think I was taking the first one.
You weren't. I was gonna take him, but
Just go ahead and knock. It's all messed up. Stand it up.
Run.
Imminent collapse.
Stand at it. Just make sure to keep him inside the walls, and then before he does the picture, so one of you is going to get knocked through the wall, the other tank needs to immediately taunt to get him to turn back around, because you want him, when he does that big explosion fissure, to be as far in as he can be.
Okay, so we're starting it on the orange.
Yes. And against the wall, orange is a little too far out. I mean, you're going to be a little closer to the wall.
Service.
So you're gonna be starting it somewhere between, like where the warlord at, somewhere over there, because he's gonna, set up a wall through there. So wherever the marker is, it doesn't matter. Just when the fire comes out, make sure we're all in the same box. Alright, now, let's just, wipe one. There you go. No, I don't want to tank. I just like bossing people around.
I just like sitting in the corner and just tank them.
Visual note. There you go. Oh, very nice art. Look at you. For those of you that have method raid tools, Art just posted a picture that you can look at.
Wow, this
It shows
is
where the
fancy.
walls are.
That's pretty neat.
Where's the
Man,
one
that's like
spot, though?
that's like pulling out crayons and everything and working.
Very nice.
Alright, so we're starting over here by orange, and then we're moving clockwise.
Yeah.
It comes up, Jen. It says like notes or something.
Yeah, if you got it installed, it popped up. It had a little pop up and said, Art shared a note. But if you don't have it, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's more for the tanks than anybody else.
No, it's okay, I found it.
Okay, are we doing a feast, or are everyone's self-eating real quick?
I mean, I had a flavor pocket, so definitely.
Yeah, there you go.
Well,
Flavor pocket for the win.
love having a 2-hour food buff that just doesn't go away.
That's right.
Which tank is going to take him first?
I will.
Wow, look at the straight lines.
Oof.
Someone's getting fancy.
I don't think we have port.
Your usefulness has ended.
Target you.
Your purple's to the wall. There you go. You know what to do. Now, other tank Connie back real quick. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Imminent collapse.
Over here.
That's a repeat. Back. Back him up.
Oh, buried in rubble.
Right. See, that would have caused a wipe in the road. There you go.
Run.
Buried in rubble.
Did he do two? Did he do one to you and then one to me?
No, he only did it to you. Somehow you got it.
I saw there was a piece of rock already destroyed, so I was wondering.
Watch your step.
Mortals, if that is what you seek,
Stay close to it.
On him, on him, on him.
Phase 2.
So there's the ad. Let's go get him. On that ad. Get him. Get him. Get that ad.
across the endless dark.
Get that bastard.
AOE incoming.
Shadow.
Target you.
Please make us a hole, tanks. We need a hole.
Your remains will scatter across the endless dark.
Alright, get to the next ad.
Run out. AOE incoming.
Shadow.
Purple to the outside. There you go. Plus it's a wall, tanks.
Your remains will scatter across the endless dark.
There you go, get to the ad. Get him. Hurry down.
AOE incoming.
Devouring shade.
Defensives.
Run out.
Your remains will scatter across the endless dark.
Phase 3.
Phase 3.
This is no longer amusing. Embrace oblivion.
Get on top of him. Get on top of him. Oh, who's over there with the purple?
Me.
Come and feast, my pets.
Burn him down. Still purple to the outside. Go on so far away with the things.
Find shelter.
Will is destruction.
It's a hole.
Come and feast, my pets.
Ready to go hide.
Find shelter.
Will is destruction. my pets.
Burn him down. Penciled in to go. Cookies. You ready to go hide?
Find shelter.
Will is destruction. Come and feast, my pets.
10%.
Ready to go hide?
Find shelter.
Will is destruction.
Find shelter.
Come and feast, my
There's
pets.
2 B-reses available.
Find shelter.
Will is destruction.
Aberrus and Gallon, question mark.
That's right, dude.
Come and
Yes, I am.
feast, my pets.
Let's get in.
Grab a tank. 7%.
Get this without card?
You ready to hide?
Find shelter.
Will is destruction.
Find shelter.
Come and feast, my
Second tank
pets.
down. Raise the tank.
Target you.
Push it. Big jams. 1%.
1%, we can do it.
Okay, wipe it, save it for Karn Island.
There you go.
Never.
Nice.
Sorry, Karn.
And 2
Wait.
shield drop.
Finally! Frick yeah. Oh, you're there!
Oh, dude.
2 shields dropped. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm so sleepy
Oh.
on the couch tonight.
There you go. There's your drill piece.
Yeah, but ear's gonna get it! Ah,
Well, I mean, make him pass it to you. You live in the same house.
Did. Past tense.
Oh.
do you have any set pieces, ear?
And 1.
Oh, that's one more than me! Just saying.
Alright, let's walk outside and how do we get back out? Is there a way to get back out?
Yeah, there's, yeah, you gotta go down to the next boss, though.
Nice fight, everybody. That was a good pick. Good job.
If nobody wants that shield, never mind, I got it.
Oh, I see the portal out down here. I see it. We'll go out and switch it to a rook.
Doing the last ones?
No, we're not coordinated to get it done right now. Nor do we have a DPS.
We jump in
So
there.
we'll go do first couple on heroic, get everybody some upgrades. Maybe that's enough to push it past on this last boss.
Do we have any idea what time Karn's gonna be here tonight?
Yeah, we got to kill trash and get going anyway.
Oh, we were running out.
The Isle
But
is
somebody
awakened.
pulled a bunch of stuff, so. come back over here to this, back up, guys. Yeah, there's the little crystal over here. You can click on and get out.
You can do it in combat too, so grab it.
Anybody else got this Traders Doing Remnants quest for the campaign? Like, you need to destroy the specimen tanks, and there's kill Neltharion loyalists. I've never gotten credit for it.
Yeah, I think when you go outside, and they're waiting outside, and you come in like an instance version of the raid. Just you, yourself, and you do it then.
And hopefully it won't bug out, because on my shaman, I killed the last boss before I finished that quest up, and now when I did it and came back in by myself to do it, it was like Elbaron, or the Tauren Black Dragon is gone. He's took his place on top of the spire, so I can't turn the quest. And so I've got a thing, and I've been asking Blizzard, but I never got an answer back from him.
Alright, zone out. Everybody's outside. It's heroic. Let's see.
I don't think Daff is outside.
No, Daff, Shadow.
Neither is Tess. Yeah.
There's Daff, Geek Shadow, and Sass outside.
No, I'm coming. I'm outside now.
So will this drop the whatever I need to upgrade past champion past a certain level without doing heroics?
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
It'll start to drop worms crests, and I think each kill is how many?
The 15? I don't remember. Or is it like 7?
I think you get like 12 or something.
12 sounds about right.
I don't know, something.
Is that fragments?
Yeah, the fragments.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, about three bosses get you about 2 full crests.
Okay, cool. I got 3 tier pieces as champion, and so I just need to get more stuff to upgrade that.
You have 3 pieces? Oh my god.
Yep. We good to go back in?
Yeah, now's a bad time to talk about 5 pieces, right?
Or, that we've destroyed, pieces.
Are we ready to pull?
You've destroyed them? Oh my god. I hate you guys.
It seems our fates are...
I don't really mean that, I'm just saying.
You're frustrated. I know. It sucks.
End this madness before more of your soldiers die. We would rather die.
I mean, when you do LFR and you do normal and you don't get anything in the box, really.
Their power.
Let's just say there better be something in the box so I can get that and I can change abilities. Because if I can't, I will not be happy.
Oh man, Zero just got smacked in the face.
Yeah, I got it. Our lines are breaking,
all that.
Cannot hold them. Permission to suggest an alternate.
If something crazy happens in Canada tomorrow, guys, it's because I didn't get anything in my box.
Oh man.
One of these
I'm not even comment on that.
I do realize what I just said. I'm sorry.
Don't worry. What is this power? In the quest to perfect.
Well, you said you're not living in the same house, so I understand.
Yeah.
This is one of our
Sometimes postal runs a little slow.
Yeah, stepped away to go make up his bed on the couch.
Do it, but our troops are still out there. Their names will ever be remembered.
You've actually had to hear me complain about it more than you guys, so.
Well, I'd say he has to hear about your box all the time.
Hey, if you stun them, they don't do anything to kill them.
It's just an extra global cooldown for me.
I'm just saying, I could DPS if you guys stun them.
Not stunning takes away from Sturge's DPS. If I push the stun button, then I'm not DPSing.
Alright, the only really big change here is when you get the fire on you, run it to one of the circles.
Yeah, that Rays of Anguish, you want to take it right over the puddle to get rid of the puddle.
Yeah. Because if you don't do that, it does not go away.
That's the thing that chases you, right?
Yes, yes.
If you don't take it to the puddle, it doesn't disappear?
Yes.
Correct.
Oh.
Correct. It's going to stay on you the entire time until you take it to a puddle.
Oh, it follows you forever.
Yes, and it will kill you.
And there's Karn.
Hey, there's Karn. Challenge accepted.
And mainly, we should just drag it consistently through the raid.
I'm just kidding.
You could, if you know exactly. If Cat was here, I'd say that's a challenge.
No, thank you.
So Karn's got a DPS, right?
Good.
Galadin, that's not nice. Okay, fine.
Yeah, we need Druid tier because sometimes Hunters win that too.
I feel like the mall cop that got promoted to deputy for one night to help
There
out.
you go.
You did a ride along.
And now my badge got stripped away.
That's what you
Well,
get.
now you can fight with Sturge for top DPS.
Did you already finish Neltharion, or?
Yep.
Dang.
We one-shot him. That first
Well,
attempt
I was
not
like,
a
what,
real
what?
attempt.
Like 1 1/4 shot.
Yeah, it was like a 1.5. 1.25.
We had an immediate boo-boo that we instant wiped to then redo it and one-shot it for our first real attempt.
Apparently 5 pallies is too much to not one-shot it.
Too much awesome.
That's right. You can't have 5 pallies. 4 is the balance.
Yeah,
I was having issues trying to keep aggro from Val.
Alright, you see how Ark is marked that over there? You see the you know, all the lucky charms? So think of those as just lines going straight across. And so you want to drop your first puddles at X, your next puddles at circle, your next puddles at star. Not on the mark, okay? You know, think about a line going through it.
Pretend it's a lane.
Anywhere in that lane over there, you know, so anywhere. You know, when you get your puddle, come run and drop it, you know, in the X lane. You know, for the first set, and then the next set, you know, of course, drop them, you know, and at orange, and then the next set, that's, you know, star, whatever, you know, just drop your puddles over there, and then run your laser beam. So,
Yeah.
Does anybody have another anatomy recalibrator? I don't like what I got.
Mine's on cooldown.
I think I'm a woman orc.
Where do you get the calibrator at it?
It's an engineering toy. So, I think anyone can use it.
Oh, somebody did those marks. Excellent.
Did Galadin run back outside?
Yep.
Probably need food for people.
I would appreciate it.
Yeah, Kruger's out of town.
Rule number 2 for raiding. Don't be out of town during raid.
That's right. Don't be late.
I already put that.
Or did you know that 2 shields dropped in that last boss we killed?
2 shields.
Yeah, Calamity's Herald.
That's alright, I'm making my own shield. Soon.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, okay.
We should be at like 3.5 sparks right now, am I right about that?
Maybe. Yeah, I think 3.5. I think 3.5.
I'm at 3.5.
Yeah, 3.5.
So tomorrow, I'm gonna try to get my last one, and I'm gonna make the shield that I got the plans for, what was it, a couple weeks ago?
Oh, that shield. Did you get the recipe for the alloy?
Yeah, I did. It was a pain in my ass, but I got it.
Just remember, if you want the belt buckle, that's there too, and it costs, was it 40 boulders now?
That is the dumbest idea they've ever come up with.
I think I've got 2 sparks.
2? There's no way you got 2, bro.
I think I got 1 in the bank and I got 1 in my bag. Maybe
Did you use any yet?
Nah. I don't even know what the hell they're for.
To make gear, man.
Nah, that's what these bosses are for.
So for this, do we park him facing away from y'all? Is that what we do? Or
Tank him right in the middle there. Just right where he is.
right where he is? Okay.
Yeah, and we're gonna run our, big circles out to the marks. First set of, circles go to X, next set of circles go to orange, next set of circles go to star, blah, 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 blah.
It's very important that you guys do that because those are permanent marks on the floor. That's why they're doing that. So every time you get the circles, you gotta run them over there, and then you gotta run the lasers through them. Because if you don't do that, that's gonna mess up the fight.
You have to physically run through the puddle on the floor so the laser tracks through it, correct?
Well, you don't have to run through the puddle, you can run around it, because the laser is going to, take the shortest path to you.
Yeah, and it's a little slower than you are. Well, maybe not you, but like...
True.
You do want it to go through the circle, yeah.
Alright, if I have to
I'll be honest, those lasers get me all the time. It's just suddenly like, while the alert goes on, it's already been hitting me for 0.5 seconds.
Yeah, because you'll see the puddle under your foot before it puts a chevron over your head.
Just gotta drop a mount or like a dragon.
Alright, everybody's showing is ready. Here's a pull timer.
No, the final boss has a very rare chance to drop a thing to make your Drake look like this boss, kinda.
Okay, I saw somebody with it, so that's why I was questioning.
Your entrails will shine like armor! Surrender to terror!
Puddle's up.
Your existence anguish and sorrow!
Get your Lasers to the...
Lasers over to the holes.
Watch your step.
Watch the breath.
Surrender to terror!
Watch your step. Push back.
Anguish and sorrow!
Sometimes up with my DDM, it's like 2 seconds late.
Watch your feet. Watch your step.
I tried.
Push back. Watch your feet.
Anguish and sorrow!
Alright, get your laser beams out.
Watch your step.
Hear your blood
Watch your step.
Get your circles out.
Push back.
cleansing flame! Surrender to terror! Anguish and sorrow!
Your laser beams out.
Watch your step.
Watch your breath. It's laser beam runners. Watch out.
Target you. Push back.
Existence ends!
Run your circles out. You can't just stand there.
That hurt.
Your cries are delicious! Anguish and sorrow!
Laser on you. 1.
Laser beam to the circles. There's one right next to the boss if you want to run into it. Yeah, that's me. I like that.
Watch your step.
I will be greater!
Watch your feet. Watch your step. Push back.
Existence ends! Anguish and sorrow! Your cries are delicious!
Watch your step.
Trying to relog or something like DBM and stuff.
Existence ends! Sweet anguish and sorrow!
Alright, we've seen it. I think we'll do a lot better this time.
One suggestion as we kind of
Watch
start to
your
wrap it
step.
up. Like, it's best if you guys are all kind of set up on that side. That way you have less room to run over to the side of the lava over there.
Don't apply logic.
I mean, there was people like in front of the boss fighting him. That's kind of dumb. Like, where the marks are is where you're headed with your circles. So if you're there already, you won't have to run so far.
Also, the distance that you can stand while still attacking the boss is pretty large, I've found.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
If we're all standing over there, is his breath gonna come over there? Like, can you control that?
No, we can't control that, but yes, it could possibly go over there. He chooses a random person to focus. I didn't say you had to stay together. I just said you had to be on that side of the room.
So loosely spread on that side.
Yeah.
Got
And
it.
then everyone who gets a circle needs to try to get it as far to the left as you can. Like as far over there as you can get it. And honestly, here's the other thing. Some of you are like trying to be really careful about running your lasers. Like some people went like away from the boss and then took a big arc over to where they were going. If you want to make a beeline to it, that's fine. Everybody who sees them coming, they need to move out of the way.
The quicker your laser hits a puddle, the quicker the laser goes away.
Yes. And I think we're getting AoE damage out of the puddles, right? For the whole raid? Am I wrong about that?
I don't know, but it would make sense.
Yeah.
It inflicts 145,000 damage within 5 yards. It's the initial open. And then the searing heat of the Dread Rift inflicts 81.7 thousand every 1 second to players standing in the effect.
Oh, okay.
So it just kind of gets bigger and bigger and takes up a larger area, I guess.
Yeah, so if you guys were noticing, hopefully you did, starts out as kind of like a circle with a dot in the middle of it. Looks like a target, kind of, which is appropriate because you're dragging your laser to it. Once it goes over it, it turns into this like crackly, shadow flamey ground. After it turns into that, the laser won't disappear going into it. It only goes, disappears going through the target circle looking circle.
Gotcha. Target circle, looking circle.
Yeah. And again, once we start to fight, if you're a ranged person, if I were playing, I'd be like way the hell over here. Like away from other people, shooting my shots. And then if I had that circle come on me, I would just run right here, drop it off as close to the edge as I could, and then I'd come back. And if we keep doing that, and then we'll have less. I don't think it was an issue for, it wasn't, well maybe it was, but you run out of places to stand if you're not careful about putting it as far back as you can. And the other thing I would do is, if you can, get it to overlap already closed up circles, the already crackly ground shadow flamey crap. That way you have, you know, more space to work. But it'll be better this time.
You can do it like Tetris.
Here's your ready job. Here is your pull timer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your entrails will shine like armor! Surrender to terror!
Push right now. Watch your feet.
Anguish and sorrow!
Watch your step.
I don't know, man.
Watch your step.
Why don't you do a better job at getting those circles far away as you can?
Surrender to terror! Anguish and sorrow!
Watch your step.
Watch for the breath. Auto res on. No, never mind.
Target you. Push back left.
Anguish and sorrow!
Watch your step.
Alright, watch out.
Watch your step. Push right left. Laser unlocked. Run. Watch your front. Watch your step.
Breath, watch out.
Anguish and sorrow!
Watch your step.
What do people die to the most? Was it the
Breath.
yeah.
We lost probably like 6 people died to breath.
I was just stupid.
For the glory of the dragon!
One thing that might be helpful, because it looks like a lot of people that die to breath are dying because they're running beams through circles. It'd be helpful if, like, we give them less of a chance to spawn those breaths heading toward where you guys are running. So if, like, we know we're trying to get those marks, you know, straight back, they don't have to be directly on the marks that are here. Like, if you get a circle, we're not telling you to run 2x, we're telling you to run even with x in a line. So if you take your circles, you know, back here in this corner, that's fine. You don't have to be on the red mark, because if the breath seems like it's kind of turning mid-ish every time, and that's where people are running with lasers, and that's because it looks like a lot of the circles are right there clumped in the middle too. Spread them out along the line where that X is, not on the X or on the marks. Don't put them on the marks. In fact, if we can get rid of those marks, that would probably be helpful. Because I don't think anybody needs to be dropping a mark on where that triangle was. The goal is to just kind of layer them up, starting from the edge of the lava toward the middle of the room. So the first circles, as long as you put it toward the edge of the lava, you're good. And then the next one can be in front of that, next one in front of that. You don't have to put them right there clumped in the middle of those marks. And then when Brett's about to come, I'll let you know. I'll keep an eye on that timer. That way, if you're running with a laser, you can like put one eye on the boss, where you can see if he turns toward you, or you can dodge that breath. Oh yeah, and the other thing I discovered, because after a lot of people die, they make tanks do mechanics too. So I got one of those circles, and it happened to be right when the knockback happened, so I was going to be good, and I dropped my circle right here on the edge, and then the knockback happened, and I was in the lava. So don't let that happen either. Exactly. Pretty good, though. Moving right along. What was the percentage on that one? 51. The first time we did it was like 30 something though, wasn't it? Yeah, we'll get it. Here's a ready check.
So what are we doing? Deal with kids.
What?
I didn't listen to a word you said. I was doing.
Oh, okay. We're just making sure that everybody knows that those circles they put just need to be anywhere in this zone, and the best course of action is to get it like not on the very edge, but kind of toward the back. It doesn't need to be all clumped up in the middle like those marks had it before. They just need to be next to the lava.
Okay.
Leave enough space for somebody to run behind it with their little beam. Alright, here is a pull timer. Everybody's showing red.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your entrails will shine my armor!
Push me.
Your existence ends!
Breath in about 8 seconds. Breath in 3 seconds.
Laser on you. Run.
Alright, here comes the breath. Look out. Keep an eye on the boss. There you go. Good. Run it through.
Watch your step.
Look out for these little swirlies on the ground. Knock back soon.
Push me. Get all the druids. Druids unite.
Breath in about 7 seconds. 3 seconds to breath.
Watch your
There it is. Look out. Knock back soon, about 5 seconds.
push me.
Breath in about 8.
Watch your step.
Breath coming pretty soon. Just keep an eye out. Oh, we got the terrified. Oh, this first. Breath in 5. There it is. Look out. Run those lasers through circles. Run those lasers through circles.
Push back in.
Breath in about 8.
Persistent bait.
Breath coming. Here it is.
Watch your step.
Look out.
Push back in.
Your cries are delicious.
Breath in about 8.
Watch your step.
Oh, it's gonna pause because we gotta dodge all these armor pieces come out. Breath in about 8. Breath in 2, 1. Here we go.
Watch your step.
That's a good placement. Yeah, we got targeted with lasers at the end. Come on, look at deaths. Raise. Lava, somebody got in the lava.
The aspects are
So, I saw a weak aura pop up that said something about bait beam. Is there a way that we can bait? Is that the fire breath they're talking about, or the rays they're talking about for baiting?
No, I think they're talking about the rays. You mean? Yeah, I don't think we should be stacking for any of that. I mean, you'll end up with the breath in the same place, but I don't know. Also, you'd have to be dodging swirlies. It'd be a lot of coming together, coming apart, coming together, coming apart.
I find it easier for spread.
Yeah, let's not let our beams cross if we can avoid that.
Is it possible we have too many pallies in the group?
It's possible. I can drop if you need me to.
We're doing well. Just kidding.
Wow.
Yeah, at least we didn't have a lot of people dying of breath that time, so that's good. Alright, who's ready, Jack? Everybody's ready. Here's a pull timer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your entrails will shine my armor!
Target you. Push back in.
Breath in about 5 seconds.
Anguish and sorrow!
Laser on you. Run. Watch your step.
There it is. Watch for it.
Watch your feet.
Surrender to terror!
Watch your step.
Watch for these little swirlies. Breath in 5. There it is.
Watch your step. Target you. Push right now. Watch your feet.
Anguish and sorrow!
Breath in 5.
And you run. Watch your step. Watch your feet. Watch your step.
God for the swirlies. Here they come.
Watch your feet. Push back.
Resistance pain! Anguish and sorrow!
Breath in 5.
Would it help if we walked the boss to the right a little bit as we go to give more space for swirlies and all that? Or for the circles? Because it's pretty much full.
Yes, I will say that somebody pulled the boss, and so he offset himself toward y'all's side about probably a quarter of the way. So somebody hit the boss for a tank wood, so that's a problem. I tried pulling him back, but I never got the chance to do it. He wouldn't come off and go toward me. But yeah, we can walk him if we need to.
Walk that dog. Also, please don't die of breath.
Let's try to spread the puddles out, not put them around top of each other, because when you're trying to run a laser around the back to one of those that already exploded, the ground will kill you before you can even try to get around because there's no room to move.
You can't let the laser hit you?
No, I'm not letting the laser hit you.
I was replying here.
Yeah, I see it. Here said that. Run faster!
He's got little legs.
I'm a dwarf. Really? How small are my legs? Yeah, you gotta watch in your feet. When that fire gets underneath your feet, start moving, because that's when it pops up and kills you. I learned that the hard way on my shine.
DBM does not alert you until it's the laser's firing on you, but there is a reddish, glowish fire below your feet about a second or two before the ray starts coming down on you.
Yeah, about 2 seconds. When you see it pop up, start moving, because the laser's going to pop up about 2 seconds later. So you got to kind of watch that and do your DPS at the same time.
let's try something. I don't know if it'll work. It's like kind of a video I saw. Kind of, if I remember correctly. So what we'll do, everyone will start here-ish. And I'm gonna put a mark on my eye where you can see me. So if everyone starts here-ish, you're on the butt of the boss. What we're going to do is bring the boss over here, turn him around where his tail is right next to you. If you're here-ish, most of the time, the only times you will move out away from everybody is when you get the circles, when you get the beams, when you see fire breath, and when the swirlies happen, because you're going to need to dodge all the swirlies. It's maybe a lot for some of you. So like, then if you got one of the circles, you would move out and just poop it out on the ground, out away from the group, and then come back to the group. If you were here and you got a beam, you would bait that beam out to one of those circles, and then you would come back and you'd be with the group again. And then when the breath happened, we know where it was, because more than likely it's going to be faced right at the whole group. So the whole group would just move out of the breath and then come back behind his butt and then carry on.
I see a little flaw in this plan. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
But I feel like people aren't going to take their circles out far enough.
People aren't going to realize the rays are on top of each other too, and we're going to get triple raid. And it's going to be hard to know if you're the one with a ray if everyone's kind of real close bunched on top of each other.
That's why a DBM is there.
A DBM does not tell you that the ray is a thing until the ray is hitting you.
Yeah, DBM's bad.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to poo-poo all over your plan.
Okay. Forget my plan. Let's do it where we were doing it. Takes are not paying attention to how full that side of the room is. If somebody can call out when the room is too full, and we can try to shift the boss to the other side. Everybody's showing is ready for the full timer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your entrails will die forever!
Push
your existence ends!
Breath in 5.
Anguish and sorrow!
Watch your step.
Look out.
Watch your step.
Dodge swirls. Remember, those swirls get more numerous the further along the fight we go, and the more damage the AoE from the bosses.
Or a ray on you.
Push back and watch your feet.
That's somebody just
me for some reason.
Anyone got Benny Hill.
Watch your step.
Stay alive, people. Breath.
Push back.
Breath in 5 seconds.
Laser on you. Watch your step.
Oh, it's paused because of these swirls. Dodge them. Breath in 5.
Watch your step.
Took all my photo.
Look out.
Target you. Push back.
Breath in 5.
Watch your step.
There it is.
Push back.
Move, scooch the boss.
Alright. Move back a little bit, Jim. Breath soon.
Watch your step.
There it is.
Push back.
Alright, leave plenty of room. You've got room now with those scars. Leave room to
Watch
get
your
around
step.
them.
Look out. Weapon 5.
Watch your step. Push back. Watch your step. Push back.
Did you have double terror pause early, Benny? Is that what killed you?
Sweet anguish and
Beams.
Yeah, that weak core is less than helpful. It blocks my whole view of my character, so I can't see to move. So I got rid of it.
So I think what might be helpful, not that we want to fully babysit everything, is when rays are about to come out, we need to just yell, "Everyone spread and watch your feet." And hopefully everyone will hear that and will prepare, and we'll spread apart a little bit, and then look down at their feet to see if their feet are suddenly glowing, and if they need to get the fuck out.
And the other part is, if you're dropping a pool, make sure that people can walk around it. They shouldn't be touching. You need to get around behind them.
That's what I was talking about earlier.
There's no overlapping.
Don't run through your buddies.
What's killed me almost every time is trying to get around a beam to drop the laser. Or around a pool to drop the laser.
I mean, you can run through the pool. You'll take a little damage.
No, you take a little bit more than a little.
Sturge, not everyone is you. Can't all pally push through it.
I think it's 70. It's showing as 72,000 is the ticking damage on it. I don't know how often that ticks though.
Every second.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, every 1 second.
So 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, so going through it. So the big thing is leave a space so that people can stand on the other side of it. Like just. Yeah, you can run through it to get there, but you need to be able to stand on a side so that
you need a place
to
to stand. Yeah.
And that's what they're missing a lot, is just a place to stand.
Yeah, people are running through it and then waiting the beam to get there, and they're having to stand in stuff, so it's killing them.
If you're running too far, then you just are running too far away from the spots. You need to be closer to them.
Okay. Crazy idea. Here we go.
Oh boy.
Let's say, because we can always use a little bit more help than a normal raid could. Let's say we do our circles a little differently. Let's say the first set of circles that happen, they all come to this corner of the room where I'm currently standing. Like they drop like 1, 2, 3, not on top of each other, but in this corner-ish. And then the people with the beams would know that we'd started in this corner, so then they would come over here and drop their beams on these circles. And And then let's say for the next set, we move clockwise a little bit, and then those people drop their circles more here-ish away from the ones that were just dropped. And then somebody, the next set of beams comes over here, and we just keep dropping our circles more clockwise as we go around the room. That way, we don't have things all stacked up on each other, and then there's always a little bit of space around each circle as we go. And then if we were to make it all the way around the room, we would then start doing the layer thing in front of the previous circles that were dropped.
So that could work. I think it just matters on how close to the walls we get, because we need room for obviously people to get behind them. And number two, we need the DPS to where we're not completely enclosed by a bunch of stuff. And like the knockbacks, like every area in which you could get knocked back is going to knock you into, like shit.
So
everyone has to stand close, because if you're too far away, you won't be able to drop it where you need to. So
I would suggest if the group-ish can make sure they're adjusting as well around the boss, that might be helpful. Maybe I can kind of turn the boss and point him at where you should be going next, if that kind of helps everybody. That way, if he's always in your face, you know you're kind of in the right place. That way you don't have to run really far across the room to drop circles where they need to be. You don't have to stand on top of each other, you just need to be in that general quadrant. And you guys are actually doing pretty good on breath. I haven't seen a whole lot of deaths to the breath. A lot of the deaths, they're showing up because of the Ray of Anguish, which means it's on you for too long and you're standing still, which could potentially be just you guys trying to avoid something or being careful about something. I don't know. Oh, Pavi. Alright, here's a ready check. Let's give that a shot. We tend to like laying things out a little differently than most raids. Hopefully this helps. So we're going to start in this corner here. So you drop your circles-ish in this corner-ish, but not on the wall, because somebody's got to walk behind it to drag your beam through it. And I'll point the boss right there as soon as we begin. Here's a pull timer. Demi, we'll probably need to... You were standing on the opposite side. I don't think you can do that now.
1. Your entrails will shine forever! Surrender to terror!
Move on top of me, Demi, if you don't mind.
Push back
Blazing flame!
Watch your feet.
Got a breath in 5.
Anguish and sorrow!
Watch your step.
I didn't even see a terror clause on you. I don't know how that happened.
Watch your step.
Look out for the swirls.
Push back
Blazing flame! Surrender to terror!
Breath in 5-ish.
Anguish and sorrow!
Why not?
I got terror.
Oh shit.
Watch your step.
Breath, look out. I'm gonna try to bubble my... No, debuff doesn't bubble off. Alright, we need just a little bit pointing this way, then.
Push back
Raise, look at your feet. Yeah, people are dying.
Breath in 2.
You're not watching their feet.
Watch your step.
Here's Carnage first. Breath will probably be very soon after.
Watch your step.
There it is.
Push back in.
Beat.
Breath in 4, 3, 2.
Watch your step.
Look out. You guys need to adjust as well. If you're on the back side of the boss right now, it's going to take you forever to get your circles where they need to go. You need to be adjusting with us.
Okay, so I've dragged it through 16 puddles and nothing's happening.
Yeah, it's by design.
Circles. The big circle.
It's got to be the big swirly circle.
Laser on you. Run.
All the puddles. Circle.
Watch your step. Push back in.
The aspects have
I was
returned.
having an easier time getting behind him when I moved a little bit back right before that ray went out.
It definitely made it where they were more spread out. Did people have an easier time getting behind them?
No, I spent too much time looking for him.
Well, I also will say this. I saw Sass, you were standing over here when the boss was already facing 9 o'clock over there. So you can't get over there in time if you do that. You got to move with the boss in his face.
I kept trouble staying alive. We're all clustered together.
We are doing better about leaving space behind to stand behind it. That was better.
If the boss is semi-facing you, me and Demi can't stand on top of each other, so we're doing our best. But if the boss is semi-facing you, you will have enough room to move to where you need to drop your circles ahead of the line. If you still don't know where to be, like wherever the circles are, if we're doing them clockwise like this, just be ahead of them. Like that way you can either run back to where they go, or you can drop them where, like nearby where you're currently standing. If you're standing on the opposite side of the room, you'll never make it in time, even with a speed boost. But yeah, we're seeing people die to rays crazy amounts. They're like, I understand, like we like to stand still and do our rotation / watch our meters, whatever. Like you can't do that on this fight. You need to move. You need to move fast. You need to get out of the way really quick if the ray ends up getting on you.
Yeah. Part of the problem is there's no good warning. You have to watch for the red under your feet, and if there's red under your feet, you have to move right away. It's just a little, just bright red circle that the ray is going to hit you right there.
I have a crazy idea.
What's that?
You count down when rays are about to come, and you say just everyone fucking start running. And stay away from each other. But that way nobody will be standing still. Whether they have rays or don't have rays, just start fucking moving. And have happy feet. To where nobody's just standing still with their, just scatter. Just fucking
Also, I will say, and I don't know. Well, yeah, I do know. Like, some people have trouble moving to begin with, but if you're moving slow when that ray starts up, it's going to take you even longer to get out of it. So if you have anything in your spec, anything like enchants you haven't picked up yet that also increase speed or something, you probably need to use that. Because if you're running bland old standard regular movement speed, you're probably going to take way too long moving out.
So I was just looking through the DBM settings for Rays of Anguish, and it looks like there's one option that says show timer for Rays of Anguish cooldown. It's defaulted to be turned on, but for me it was defaulted no voice associated with it. I'm going to try to put a voice, maybe that'll get more attention, but you guys might want to check that too.
That's a good point. It says yell when you are effective, Ray of Angels. Announce when it's coming with a count. It doesn't say. Where'd you see? Oh, count voice. There you go.
So it's the countdown voice. So 3, 2, 1.
Well, let us know if that does anything.
And I'll give that a try.
I'm also. What is the name of his frontal?
Hellbeam.
Hellbeam. It's not giving a voice either. All right, you guys are about to.
Where'd you go?
We're gonna get a help on that. We're gonna see if that helps. So I do like doing it the way we're doing it with the clockwise movement. So, it seems like it helped. Maybe I'm just wishful thinking. Here's a ready check.
Did I miss the food?
I just ate my own.
I'm a big fan of the flavor pocket. Or flavor packet.
Yes.
How do you get that again?
The random drop at the Kellowick Feast thing.
Yep.
Or you can buy them.
What's the overall return on investment for purchasing it versus how much, if we purchased it for everyone, versus how much it would save on how many feasts we drop?
Well, it goes for about 75k on the auction.
What, a feast goes for that much?
No, flavor bucket.
Flavor
Oh,
bucket.
yeah.
Yeah, so we'd have to eat a lot of feast.
Well, 40 feasts a night.
Everybody showing is ready. Here's our pull timer. We're doing good, guys. Let's just fuck. Wait. Zuni says wait.
4,
Nobody pull. Nobody pull. Pause.
3,
Pause.
1.
Fake.
Chance here.
Oh, okay. That's okay. I didn't see that, Zuni. Thank you. Zuni, did you quit your job to be here at a raid on Mondays?
Never looked.
Oh, lucky you. Enjoy your vacation.
Suni cancel her vacation to be with us this week?
Yay.
It looks like it. Maybe we should let Gruber know that, because that's real dedication right there.
Already on it.
Did you guys see that Pat Sajak is going to retire?
Oh, who's gonna replace him?
I don't know, we're all too old to even know who that is.
Well, Jeopardy's doing alright without Rebecca.
Nervar, were you impacted by the collapse of the freeway in Philadelphia?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, it was kind of cool. 95 collapsed, and it'll probably be 10 years before they repair it as normal.
As usual.
They identified the trucker. He was just a normal everyday trucker, made that turn dozens of times. Didn't make this one.
Yikes. So what was he hauling for all of that fire?
He fueled up gas stations around the city in the early morning hours. He had done it for 10 years.
Damn.
What, he blew up?
Yeah.
So the truck, it's a sharp curve at the exit ramp where it happened, and he's made it probably hundreds of times, but apparently something happened this time, and the truck didn't make it, and it fell over and blew up, and the rest is collapsed in I-95.
Yeah, it's set on fire for a long time, right?
He was coming at a little too
Was
that the one on the bridge?
Yeah.
Up by you guys.
Something like that happened in Georgia like a couple years ago.
Yeah, a couple years ago, this dump, the kind of tractor trailer with a dump trailer on the back.
Yeah.
His trailer starts going up, and he's coming down I-16, and he hits a bridge and knocked the bridge over. And because I was on vacation in Savannah when that happened, and it took me like 8 hours to get from Savannah to Macon.
That happened in Atlanta too, didn't it? Like
Atlanta, they were storing
like 3 weeks
cable or something underneath an overpass, and they blamed a homeless person for setting it on fire.
Yeah.
That's such a clean break, too.
Nut. Yeah, guys, we're starting to see all of our infrastructure falling apart. Who would have thought?
We figured out that Nervar has been impacted.
Yep. Alright, everybody's showing is ready now. Hope everything's okay over in Ark's house. Here's a pull timer.
Let's yell at people for the race. Just scream.
Run! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your entrails will shine like armor!
Push back in.
Flame!
4, 3, 2, 1 on Rays, run. 4, 3, 2, 1 on breath. Be ready. Here it is. Look out.
Watch your step.
Got these swirlies.
Push back in.
4, 3, 2, 1 on Raid.
Anguish and sorrow!
4, 3, 2, 1 on breath.
Watch your step.
Look out.
Thank you for that lookout.
Push back in.
Your existence Surrender to
4, 3, 2, 1 on raise. 4, 3, 2, 1 on breath.
Watch your step.
Oh, Carnage first, then breath. Dodge swirl. 4, 3, 2, 1 breath. Here we go.
Watch your step.
Ooh. I like that direction. When I ripped out, I should be going clockwise here, like we're trying to stay ahead here. 4, 3, 2, 1 on raise. 4, 3, 2, 1 on breath.
Watch your step.
There it is, about.
Push back. Watch your feet.
4, 3, 2, 1 on raise.
anguish and sorrow.
Laser on you.
Surrender to terror.
Watch your step.
Look out. Gonna get breath after this. 4, 3, 2, 1 on breath.
Watch your step. Target you. Push back.
4, 3, 2, 1 on raise.
Anguish and sorrow. Surrender to terror.
4, 3, 2, 1 on breath.
Watch your step.
Battle res nail buffers.
Push back.
4 seconds on raise.
Anguish and sorrow.
Laser on you. Run.
Tapes down to 4 seconds on breath.
Watch your step.
If you want to try to res, I can take it.
Push back.
Existence. Surrender to
4 seconds on raise.
anguish and sorrow.
I have to go down.
Your cries are delicious.
I think that went pretty well.
Yeah.
Ours is a solemn burden.
Trying to see what killed some people. We still have some people on raise a little bit.
It's just hard with early deaths and like the lower, it's like not having a certain amount of DPS in the early deaths mean that there's more and more and more and more circles and rifts and rays, to where near the end it's like every single other non-tank person had rifts to drop and rays to run.
Yeah. Also, oh yeah, it's 10 o'clock. Sorry. Very good job on that, guys. Look like we are, we're getting there. We're gonna need to figure out a way to mitigate some of the damage everybody's taking now, so we'll figure that out. Good work, though. We got 7 on the instance this week, though, so that's good. Everybody should have 3 in the box. And if you are not aware, the Creation Catalyst starts tomorrow. You get 1 charge, so you can convert any of the tier pieces that you might need, or you could start on them, I guess, if you haven't gotten any. So that's a good thing. Tier bonuses always help. Although looking at the prot tier bonus, I'm not entirely convinced.